Welcome to Garden Wise Adventures. My name is Malie, and today it's time for another Plant of the Week video. Now this is going to be a redo of a video that I did 2 years ago on catmint. Now I did it at the end of the year where the plant was almost dead, but it was still, it still kind of looked like it had flowers on it. The sound wasn't very good, but anyway, it's time to redo that video because I wanted to show you what my catmint looks like in full bloom. Let's look at it right now. Now I planted this catmint probably 2009, so it's quite old. Never had to replant it, and it just does fantastic. I don't think I've ever fertilized it. I water it probably 3 times a week. I use the hose here because the irrigation on this doesn't work very well. But as you can see, the bed is going to change. I've got my blocks here, and I've got my soil to level the blocks over there. But anyway, this catmint has been absolutely glorious. Now, I don't know if you can see, and right now it's quite late, but we've still got bees on it. It's almost 8:30 p.m. and we've still got bees. We've got a bumblebee in the back somewhere. I'll see if I can show it to you when he comes back out. But this plant has been a veritable haven for pollinators, and I had a praying mantis who for years would lay her egg sacs in here, or at least she would lay the egg sacs and then her progeny would lay their egg sacs in here. So I always had praying mantises in this plant. Now this one is a Walker's Low, and let me show you one of the problems that catmint can have and then the solution to it. If you can look down in here, you can kind of see that it had split open. Now when it first split open, it was pretty bad. The entire center was bare. But that was only 2 weeks ago, and it has filled itself right back in. A lot of people say to cut back your catmint when it does that, but you really don't need to cut it back. You just need to be patient. Give it a couple of weeks and the center will fill in. Now it does help to get a second heavy bloom to cut it back after the first bloom, but I've also never done that. It just continuously blooms. It'll bloom from the end of April all the way until frost kills it. The other animals that like it are the butterflies love it, and hummingbirds and hummingbird moths. I really love the hummingbird moths. They visit this a lot. Now I only have one other catmint. Let me go show you where that one is. So we do have another catmint here. This is back in my food forest on my hill, and this one has also been here the same amount of time as the other catmint. This is also a Walker's Low, and I keep it here just basically for the pollinators and because it's pretty. It just fills in this area and keeps blooming over and over and over again. Now, as I said before, I don't fertilize my catmint. You can fertilize them if you want to, but I think that would lead to a weaker plant that just ended up falling open more. Also, if you water it too much, that also causes it to split open in the middle. So don't water it very much, don't give it fertilizer, put it in full sun. Now this one actually is on the west side up against the house. And so it doesn't get sun till probably about 2 p.m. But it gets the strong, strong sun all the rest of the day. So it gets its full 6 hours at least. So it does need 6 to 8 hours of sun. Now if you don't have room for a catmint as big as mine, there are dozens of different varieties. There's small ones, medium ones, bigger ones. There's ones with yellow foliage. I think it's called limelight catmint. There's a limelight hydrangea, and I think there's a catmint also called limelight. I'll put the name up on the screen. But it's got a more yellow foliage to it, and it is absolutely gorgeous. So pretty much whatever size catmint you want, you can find. So if you have a sunny spot that doesn't get a lot of water and a place where you need a lot of blooms that you can neglect a plant, definitely try catmint. You're gonna love it. I absolutely love mine, and the pollinators will love you for it. So if you've enjoyed this video, I hope you like and subscribe, and go have a wonderful garden adventure.